Hello. Today I am coming to you to talk about down payment assistance. So there's a lot of questions about down payment assistance. Which one's best? What do we use? What are the income limits? How do you calculate the income? And the answer is there's a lot of different products and they change constantly. So the main down payment assistance programs that we use, the big ones, are Seth, TDHCA, and TSHAC. There are others, but those are our top three. Within each of those categories, they have different product offerings. So what that means is they have different terms for whether you want to do a conventional loan or an FHA loan, whether you want to get 2% assistance, 3% assistance, 4% assistance, 5% assistance. All of those have different rates. The different programs also have different requirements. So some of the programs, everybody that's on the deed has to be a U.S. citizen. So if we were doing a loan for somebody and their spouse didn't have a social, we wouldn't be able to do that assistance program. Some of them require that the buyer is a first-time home buyer, which means that we'll need 3 years of tax returns to show that they haven't owned a home in the last 3 years. Some of the down payment assistance programs use household income, meaning we're going to calculate the total income of every human that lives in the house with them, and that's how we calculate our maximum. Some of them, they just use the income that we use for applying for the loan. So if I'm just using their base pay and I don't need their overtime to qualify, well, then they don't use their overtime in the calculation. The moral of the story is I've been doing this for a long time. It's not important how long. As you can see, I've been having my good skincare, so you can't really tell how long it's been. But I've been doing it for a long time, and I have to look up the guidelines on these products every single time I use one, and then again every single time we lock one with it, because the guidelines change. They change constantly. So it's impossible for you in the field to be able to remember these programs, to have a cheat sheet about them, because if I gave you a cheat sheet, it would be wrong in 6 weeks probably. So for your purposes, just know there's not one way to calculate income. There's not one product offering. There's a ton of different ones, and different options fit different people's scenarios and different goals. Some of these products, some of these assistant products, you have to pay back. Some you don't. Some are forgiven over 3 years. Some are forgiven over 7 years. So it really depends on, number one, what your client can qualify for, and two, their comfort level, because we explain the different options to them. For some people, it's worth it to have a 0.5 point higher interest rate if they don't have to pay that money back. But that's their choice. And so for you, if I'm you and I'm in the field, what I want to know is that my lender offers down payment assistance, because a lot of lenders don't. They're not terribly profitable. My lender offers down payment assistance products, is extremely knowledgeable in down payment assistance products, will advise you if and when using that might be appropriate. If you have any questions, please reach out to them. That's the best way to keep you protected. And if you speak to your client about down payment assistance, please let me know so that we can also come alongside you and frame that conversation well. Again, happy to answer any questions that you have about any of these products. Thank you so much for your business, and have a great day.